welcome back, guys. As you saw in the last video, we sold the blue E36, so we're back down to one E36, and now it's time to finish this one so we can get it driving, running, moving, so we can actually do stuff with this car. One of our things that we need to do today is, I don't know, we have most of the motor stuff done. It is filled with coolant. Oh, we need to get the intake down from the attic so we can kind of mock it up and hook it up with some vacuum hoses. There we go. And get that kind of set and modified so that we can put that on, so we can put the MAF on, so that we can actually get this thing kind of idling correctly and stuff. So that is one thing we need to do. Second thing we need to do is we need to bolt up the wheels tight so that we can put this thing back down on the ground and we can back it out of the driveway. We also need to get all of the stuff off the roof of the car so that we can get the side skirts and all the side panels, like the carbon fiber side skirts, back on and everything. Then we also need to take our carbon fiber center console and we need to put it back together and put it on. So let's start with the easy stuff and let's grab the carbon fiber interior panel and let's get it put back on to, oh shoot, that's a wiring mess. We gotta put this on. We don't have one of those. Don't we have one in carbon fiber? We do, but is it done? We have two in carbon fiber. Ooh, we got two in carbon fiber, but what level of carbon fiber are they? Have we done this one? Oh, that one looks done. Is this one done? Yeah, that one's done. Let's clean this off and see what this looks like. So, we got that cleaned up. That's actually pretty decent looking carbon fiber one, which I didn't remember we had up on the wall. We have a bunch of carbon fiber stuff. So let's get this put in first so that we can put the shifter surround after that and get everything going. We're getting rid of a bunch of wire. I don't know where a bunch of this stuff goes, but we're detangling. All of this stuff goes. All this extra wire. I don't know where any of this stuff goes anymore. I had so many electrical things hooked into this thing. Like we had underglows, we had air suspension, we had we're making this all easy. We're not doing that anymore. Getting rid of all this. All of it's coming out. So let's take it all out. So to get that one in, we gotta take this out. I forgot. So we gotta pull this out. Our sagging, I really want to delete that thing, but let's get this out so we can get that on, so that we can get that on, so that we can get the center console on. Oh, so much work. So guys, we have all this back together. We have this in. We now need to put this one in here, bolt that down, and then we got to run our wires around the one center post, and then we can actually put our center console in and attach our actual switch panel to the actual center console. Then we can actually have the inside looking actually halfway decent again. So let's jump to the other side, rerun some wires, and then mount this thing. Yay! So our interior is I don't know if you guys can see it. It's partly back together. Our glove box cover came off in the process of pulling all that off, but that is normal glove box E36 BS. But all our carbon fiber stuff is on, and in we just have the underside that we have to deal with of putting all this back and getting all that up under with the under panel. But I got that over there in the storage shelf, so we'll get that eventually and get that over here so we can put that up and get all these wires up out of the way, because now we know that it actually starts with everything. So I just wanted to get this cleaned up enough that I can get back in here and we can move this car and not have everything all over the place. So our next thing is we are going to double check all the suspension stuff that we installed with the max speeding rod coilovers. Get all that checked and everything, get the wheels bolted tight so that we can now drop this thing. It's all on this screen. Ugh. And get that all bolted down so that we can get this thing on all fours, and maybe Sunday, if we don't take the trailer back to the ranch, maybe put this on all fours and back it out of the driveway under its own power. But we'll see. Also need to hook up this lighted M shift knob. I don't know where. There's the set screw. We need to put that on there and then run this wire. But I'm gonna hook that up to whatever wire that's under here. That's a long wire, but we don't need that much. Okay, now let's go check suspension. So we have the tires off. So we're double checking everything, making sure our coilovers are tight, everything's tight. We still need to grab our intake from upstairs. Actually, I think it's like right there. And figure out how we're gonna hook it all up. But we have, I gotta cut this because I gotta make this smaller because this thing is pinched here before we install. But we have that vacuum hose hooked up. This one hooks up to the bottom of the intake manifold. We need to also run this one for the fuel pressure regulator. We got to hook that one up. But the intake manifold, I think, has some vacuum ports on it like the E36, I mean the E36 one does. So we should be able to connect all that to the bottom of that, but we need to pull that down and see. But most of everything under here is ready to go. I do want to tighten up the throttle cable and move it around from where it currently is. But, you know, for the most part, we got a little bit of stuff to do here. Finish up tightening up the suspension, put the wheels back on, and then take it off its jack stands. I ordered new lines for this so we can run it to the catch can that's going to be over there. Those come in on Monday. It is Friday now, so those come in Monday. We can set up our catch can, get this all situated because that's part of the vacuum system as well. And then we should be able to put this thing on the ground and back it out of the driveway. But let's get the rest of the suspension tightened down and done so we can get it on all fours. Guys, we got the suspension all locked up. You saw the work we got done on the interior. Saw the pictures. It is fairly together. It's pretty dark. Let's see. You see the interior is pretty together. We need a glove box. We need our trim piece under here, but the interior is going back together and looks fantastic. We now need to just put our wheels on the front and get ready to back it out of the driveway. But that is it for this video, guys. Short video this week, but we did put hands on the car. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next video.